I think they've done very good actually, but something that they can do in my case is give me more detailed feedback on my assignments. For example, I know I'm not doing very well in academic writing, but how exactly I'm doing, I need some more detailed feedback and some more detailed instruction on how I can improve my academic writing in the future. I know it's very difficult before you actually get into academic writing and give you feedback. So I think this kind of help could set in at the end of the first term when you actually get the feedback of your first try on academic writing, and just at the beginning of your larger preparation for the biggest issue, namely the dissertation. I think that's very important. We need more instruction on how to prepare for the big issue based on the experience we get from the past assignments and exams. You can practice on different parts of the academic writing skills in different phases, not necessarily after the real thing has come. So, for example, in the first term, maybe we do. It is possible for us to arrange some lecturing about this academic writing things. Yeah, I think it's quite practical.
I want to narrow it down to my course. I have never done CAD before. I have never known what CAD is like before. So, and many other things. Coming down here, they think that maybe you have done it before. They think that you have known most of the stuff before. You know, we are coming down from different countries, from different background, cultures, and all those things. So basically, they are here. When the international student comes here, it's like maybe them going to Nigeria. You know, it's going to be different. I'm serious. There are so many things that they, even up to the level they are, won't be able to face. So it's like that. So most of them don't understand that we are having this problem. Like, I have never done CAD before. Now say they think that you've done it before. They will just come and give you the tutorial, and then I don't even know how to use this tool. And I keep on being confused. Like that's my last semester, my last term. I was confused all through the term because most of the things I didn't quite know how to study. So you start in a confused direction. Like, okay, the first time I came down here, I just went straight to the laboratory. The first class was my first test. The test that I've never been to any lectures before. All those stuff they need to understand. Then secondly, the international student coming down here, they have a different, most of them don't understand the way the language and the way accent of the English and all this stuff. Most of them, if you speak to them, they need to interpret it before they can understand the English or know what you are actually saying. So they need to have patience with them on that direction too. When you go and you find that all of them are international, so you need to realize, there are so many things you have to consider, like the mode of teaching, like the language, and then you have to break your English stuff, maybe for them to actually get what you are saying or whatever. Then, there are so many things anyway. Yeah.
That was good. That's really good advice. Yeah.
Be funny? I don't know. It's probably be more friendly because international students, especially Asian students, are shy. They are not so outgoing and not that sociable as compared to the students here. We don't normally question lecturers a lot because we tend to be more quiet and we listen. But you need to be more active here. You need to voice out which is what the students here normally like. They question you, they ask questions, they are more approachable whenever we are in doubts. The lecturers are quite approachable in the sense that they make us ask them questions. If you need to know something, you have to ask. And I'm very sure that the lecturers here are more than willing to help us. So I think the lecturers should actually, be a little bit slow, but do tell them to approach them. And then, they put a foot forward, then we will follow them, kind of thing.
So far, all my teachers are great. They've been quite friendly and understanding, and they do understand that we're from different backgrounds, we have different rotation and all that. But I think I've got two teachers whom I think really don't understand how we feel. In my class we're kind of mixed, from different parts of the world, and I know there's a particular girl in my class who is completely lost because first of all she's having language problem. It's not her mother tongue, and our teachers are so fast because they want to cover the units, but sometimes they skip a lot of slides, or I don't know, and we're running out of time. This is a 2-hour class and we need to cover this unit, and we have expected you to have read. Yes, true. But a lot of people have difficulties reading and understanding because those who don't even kind of speak English, how would they understand? A lot of, well, not me, I have a business background. I think we're only about 2 of us that studied business. The rest were like 15. I would say half of the class have no idea of business. They are from engineering, especially most of the Asians. They all did engineering courses. So this is like a first time or first encounter with business terms or studies, and these students are like, this is our first time. I've never done, like one girl said, I've never done finance before. I have no idea, and I'd like if you can take us slowly. Well, yes, this is a postgraduate course as well, but they would have to take in consideration a lot of people who have never really did some courses. It's difficult for them, because then you have to consider the language, and now they're coming from a different background, doing another course in another language. They're not being carried. The teachers are not carrying them along with them. Yeah. So maybe they could be more patient, and I don't know. I wouldn't ask them to go individually, see if students are following. I mean, this is not a undergraduate course, but once in a while, see if understanding is being, if people are really following. You won't just base on the fact that 2 or 5 people are talking or contributing, and you just carry on with the class.
Be friendly to them. But yeah, I mean, they're scared. Most of them arrive in this country, like probably they left their country for the first time, having to adapt straight away and not knowing what to expect and everything. They're just scared. Just be nicer to them, be more friendly to them, and just understand their needs. That they might not understand how it works over here, so they might take a bit of time and extra effort or lesson or something like that to adapt, to make sure that they can adapt here as fast as possible.